Let's look at managing your opportunities. This is a big one that I get a lot with sales teams. Along the top, you just go to opportunities, pick a view that you might have already set up. I'll use open opportunities. This is my sandbox, by the way. I'll use open opportunities, which would be big. Normally, you do something like my opportunities, things like that, that would only have your opportunities in them. But I'm in a sandbox, so everything's a bit different. You just go to your display. I always manage opportunities from the Kanban view. The reason for that is this is the easiest way to get an overview of your opportunities and where everything stands. You'll notice along the top, you have the totals of the values of each opportunity that are in that stage. So you can quickly see the roll up here. You wouldn't have, because this is opportunities, you wouldn't have anything in close one, but you can still move things over into close one if they are. But normally managing your opportunities isn't about closing them. It's about dealing with your open opportunities and how you're going to get them to close. So there's a few things on the screen that you might notice. Is one is your overdue tasks. So Salesforce is saying you have 95,000 that is past its close date. That is 75%, but there's no tasks. So how do you expect to get this 95,000 if this opportunity isn't even current? Now, again, sandbox, so things are all, dates are a bit thrown off here, but I would go into this just by clicking the opportunity name, and then I'd manage this opportunity. And when I say manage, it's not just about moving along. Maybe it's about communicating. So I'd look at activity. Is there any activity on this opportunity? Looks like I had a follow up, but there should be, if I'm expecting 100 grand from these people, you expect a call or a email or something to be here. So basically, this would be my time to make a call on the opportunity. It's already related to that person or to the account. Should be related to the person. I'm just going to pick one. It's not the right person. Don't even know if there's a person assigned to this. Actually, there is. Who's that? So Nadine Musso. Cool. So now let's try. I would have a call. The subject line is the most important field in all of Salesforce, if you ask me. This one here, that's fine. You can do some quick notes. You can put in the longer discussion in here, but your subject line is important because that's what your CEO sees, managing director, your higher management sees that. So in all your reports, dashboards, and all that. So basically, it shouldn't just say call. What was the call about? So say discuss products. So at least it would have some information, or you can say product, and it's the ST4560. So we know exactly what we're talking about and how maybe the price has increased. So in a quick view, you can tell what you talked or that you had a call, what you talked about, what maybe the issue is the price increase. And here you would type in the rest of the information, the longer story. Then you click save. Now that's going to log that call against the opportunity, against the account, and against the person. And what that does is creates a closed task, basically, because it's a call. So if you want to do something in the future, you create a task. If you want to do something now, it's a call because it closes it. Or you can do a event, which is actually usually a face-to-face or a Zoom meeting or some type of time and calendar. So then if I go back to opportunities, I'll go back to all open opportunity, do a refresh. Then you're going to notice that that little warning comes off that opportunity and pretty much stops warning me that, well, it hasn't ripped off yet. Might take it, but that'll go away. If you're moving opportunities from one stage to another, say this one here, you can move that, go straight across, that jumps up. And then any automation you have behind this. So if you have automation, if you have validation rules, it says you can't move an opportunity to the price quote, stage unless these fields are populated or unless you have so many tasks, whatever that validation rule is, that will activate here, and you get a little error saying you can't do that. You can't move to the next stage because you haven't done this. Or if there's any automated emails or SMS, that would happen just automatically by moving this stage. And I do highly recommend SMS as your communication instead of emails. People are getting a little tired of emails, and emails are just taking up your inbox. So the other thing I would also say is a lot of salespeople are always talking about how it's really tough to manage your opportunities. If you have more than 25 opportunities, I would really question. I would really question that one person has more than 25 opportunities. I would really take some time to review these and go, well, is this actually happening? Is this actually, are they interested? So here's one here is a good example. This client, it just hasn't happened. I've great calls with this client. I've had he's very keen, very nice guy, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Not at this stage anyway. So do I leave it open? I can push out that date, which is very important when it comes to managing an opportunity, is pushing out that date to where everything is current. You go, now it's not going to happen till end of time, then click save, and it'll reflect that, because you should never have opportunities that are past the close date, because the close date is your look at when you're going to close that deal, when you're going to be able to send that invoice and get that paid, or if it's a project or whatever. But I can just go, listen, not going. I really doubt this is going to happen. Go to closed. I'm going to go to closed lost. Done. And what that does is that just nicely removes it away from your pipeline, because plain and simple, closed an opportunity that's not going anywhere, it's just not worth your time. It's, if they re-engage, that's fine. If you have Marketing Cloud or Pardot, then you can put them on to try to get them re-engaged. Or if you're doing that manually, you would create yourself some to do that, or some automation or whatever you have to try to re-engage them. But already your pipeline is going to be cleaner, because you don't have that, whatever it was, 60,000 in here clogging things up. It doesn't take your time. It doesn't, overwhelm. Now we're at 25 opportunities. Still, I should be able to clean this up and move a few out. There'll be opportunities in here that are old, that it's like, listen, they haven't committed yet. I'm going to put in a future time, or put them in some journey that's going to try to get them re-engaged, but I don't need them in my open opportunities because it's just not realistic. That's about it. Thanks.